What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about HBAR, Hedera, Hashgraph today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. What an immaculate looking chart this is. Absolutely. Every time I talk about this thing, man, I don't even hold any HBAR. It makes me happy to talk about it. Just look at it. I love TA so much, man. Seeing a beautiful pattern like this, it gets me all excited, man. I very much do believe you're in potentially the most bullish bull flag of the cycle right now, right? Not just for HBAR, but for anything, man. Like, this is crazy. And it looks so it just looks so perfect. Okay, so if this were, we're going to kick it off with that. I know I've done this the last couple videos, but let's kick it off with this. If this were to be a bull flag, and I think it is, the measure move from here would take you all the way up. And you can look up what's a bull flag. Tell me that isn't tip for tap perfect, man. The measure move would be, let's just make sure we get this perfect lined up there. That's pretty perfect. Would be all the way up at $2.13. You're at 26 cents right now. The measure move would basically be like a 10x away from here, right? And the measure move is basically, it's literally what we have already seen. So it's not too crazy, basically just like copying and pasting, right? Seeing the exact same move that brought us in here. It's not crazy whenever you reference it like that, right? But if I go back here, if we were to take some other measurements, take some other tools and kind of see if this is feasible. If we took the high here to the low here, you can see that this move, if we were to hit the measure move, it would take us right above the 1414. And that's actually a very, very common thing to do, my friends. It's very common for any move to go right above its 1414 if you're going to find resistance here, right? You either find resistance right at the 1272, or if you go to the 1414, sometimes you find resistance right at it, but most of the time you do go just above it. Right, and that's what makes it tricky to determine if you're going to stop here or if you're going to go all the way up to the 1618. But personally, I think it's already crazy talking about prices above $2 and you're at 26 cents right now, HBAR. The only thing that doesn't make it crazy is just how bullish you've been into this move, right? I think that says something. And this consolidation too, look at where it's happening. It's happening literally right above. I need to delete these lines. It's happening right above the golden ratio, the 61869 area. This is just, it's so bullish, man. Generally speaking, you guys, I'm so confident that we see prices above $1.20 and potentially probably above $2 by the end of this move. I'm so confident because what you did was you just tore right through your golden ratio. You tore right through it. When you do this and you find support above it, like you're doing now, the next stop, it's the expected extension zone, right? It's anywhere from the 1272 to the 1618. But I think that this is a little bit shallow. I think that this is reaching a little bit, and something like this is a bit more fair, let's just say. So something just above the 1414 as the measure move would suggest. Again, that would take you above $2. I think that that's very accomplishable, very, very likely outcome for HBAR. We look at the weekly RSI. You've gone all the way up into your 92 area, pulling back here, finding support, hopefully, if you get a green week this week or next week, whatever, but finding support here, bouncing, getting into the overbought zone and then finding support in it and bouncing from there is a very bullish signal itself. That was my cat that just meowed, if you heard that. His name's Rafiki. He's a good boy. All right, so here, for example, you didn't bounce in the oversold zone, but close enough. I'd call that an oversold zone bounce, right? It's like here, I would call that a rejection of the overbought zone. I said oversold zone. I'm sorry, overbought zone. I keep saying oversold. I meant to say overbought zone. My bad. Overbought zone bounce. The last time that we saw something like that, look at what the price did, right? That's the low on the RSI. Here's your low. Look at what you did in a very short amount of time. This move up was stronger than what brought you into it, right? And if we look actually from the low to the high, right? The low to the high, we bring it back here to like when you started consolidating, which might have been like right around here. You put it. Let's just put it at that low right there. It's literally perfect for this move, right? This move was actually even bigger, I would say, than the initial move that brought you up into this consolidation phase, but it's actually pretty spot on, to be completely fair. So that, just seeing that, and we're in similar conditions now, if not more bullish conditions now, it might sound crazy, guys. And I know HBAR's got a high market cap already. Let's look at it real quick. HBAR, come on, refresh, CoinGecko, man, HBAR. By the way, I hope nobody's buying Pangu. Please stay away. 10 billion? You guys. This thing, it's not going to hit 100 billion on this next move, but it's going to reach for it. It's going to reach for it. You're going to see a $90+ billion market cap for HBAR. And you guys, at this early in the cycle, it's very likely we see a multi-$100 billion HBAR by the end of this cycle. Very, very likely. Like it could be worth $500 billion. Who knows? By the end of the cycle. So if you're looking to get in on those gains, man, it's like now or never. I know it's not appetizing, being that it was literally at 4 cents in November, and now it's all the way at 26 cents. But I'm telling you, man, this thing's gonna rip. It's gonna rip real hard from here. I very much do expect that we're gonna see those targets from a high to a low here, relatively speaking, from a high to a low here, relatively speaking. The minimum target, right, was $1.20. Your 2272 lines up very well with that, actually. Yeah, like $1.17 to $1.20. The 1414 lines up with the 2618 there at about $1.20 itself. I love that. I love seeing that, right? That's the measure move of this. That's the expected area. And then even your 2886 to your 1618, they line up pretty well. So this area as a whole definitely looking likely. Again, pessimistic to me, optimistic to me, realistic. Probably around $1.20 is what I would think. So you're at 26 cents now, man. Go Hedera, go. I got nothing else to say, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I do this every time. We're gonna just look at HBAR real quick on the ribbons. Looks bullish, very bullish. Yeah, the weekly's killer. Monthly's about to be killer. Yeah, it's gonna be good. You probably next month with this high coming in by the end of January, I think you achieve these $2 targets by the end of $1.20. Wait, was it $2? It's $2, right? let me see here. 26 cents. Yeah, we're talking about $2. Was it $1? It was $1.80. Why did I say $1.20 earlier? I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting all. It's the end of the night for me. Just in case I was confusing, I want to reiterate what I was saying. I think you likely go to $2, not $1.20. Likely you go to $2, just above $2 even, right? That's where I think you're going to go. It's likely not $1.20. I don't know why I said that. At least $1.20. But anyways, I'm going to end the video there, man. I don't know what I even just got distracted on, but I will see you guys on the next one. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and if you want to give me crap for the ending, feel free to do that. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.